Shalom. Let's start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. And citations to the Ophelet, disputing its truth across the four corners of our faith, truth and sincerity. Alright, it's the brother. I'm on the bar from the Birmingham County, Alabama GMS. I know the sin is going to just about knowing that, this place, America, Babylon Great, that's ruled by these devil Esau Edomites, eventually gonna be destroyed and burnt up, man. All these things that's here, cars and all these, things, the material things, what are these buildings, it's gonna be burnt up. Even those that, even the wicked, wicked people, proud people, gonna be, appointed to that judgment of fire, from the Lord Yahweh, which is gonna come by way of the thermonuclear missiles, and by the chariot of so-called UFOs when the Lord Yahweh returns, but the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites is gonna be the ones that gonna be exempt from the wrath and judgment of the Lord when it comes about, and hopefully I'm part of that righteous number. But I don't get into it. The 2 Peter 3:9, Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness. So the Lord Yahweh, he's not slack concerning his promise. The promise that, the men of the Lord is in his truth, the men of the Lord is in his truth, the believers of the Lord, we are holding on and believing on the promise of receiving his mercy and deliverance in the kingdom, the righteous kingdom, because this is a wicked kingdom, that's ran by the devil's Esau Edom, these wicked elites of Esau Edom, man, the ones that you, like I say, the ones that you don't see on TV, in the shadows in the background, calling the shots, telling so and so to do this and that and make these moves. But the righteous kingdom to come, you gonna know who's in rule. Ain't gonna be no goddamn hiding in the shadows. You gonna know the Lord. You gonna know the Lord Yahushua. The Almighty Lord. Yahushua, Almighty power. You gonna know the kings. They're gonna be under Lord Yahushua. You gonna know the ones that Lord Yahushua setting up. To rule. You gonna know who your rulers are. Ain't no unknown nothing, unknown guy, whatever, in the shadows calling shots, whatever, hiding in a big ass mansion, whatever. No, it's gonna be, you gonna know, cause Jake, so-called Negro, Latino, Native, they like, they like to show themselves out, they like to be known, like, hey, I'm the guy, I'm the one, So I'm reading on, but 2 Peter 3:9, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. So yeah, Lord Yahweh long suffering, So he don't want none of his elect or the so-called Negro, Latino, Native men to not perish, It's all about the elect, that the Lord Yahweh is looking for, and then you're gonna see you're starting to see it now, the end of this world of Esau Edom, but like I said, once the elect is fully sealed, which could be, but like I said, these promises got to play out, man, but the Lord don't want nobody to perish until they all come to repentance, the elect. But next verse, 2 Peter 3:10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, And you know that Lord Yahushua ain't gonna come a thief in the night. The night goes into this darkness, you know, of the rule of Esau Edom. You got the people, you know, gross darkness, you know, in a confused mind state, you know, lie and deception, you know, doing all kind of wickedness, you know, this darkness, you know, this night, you know, he gonna Lord Yahushua gonna come back, you know, and take this devil out of his power seat, you know. But reading on, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth and also and the works therein shall be burnt up. So yeah, so this place, America Babylon Great, is gonna be it's gonna pass away with a great noise. And what's gonna be the great noise? You know, the heavens. It's talking about the rulership. You know, the rulership of Esau Edom, the so-called white people. You know, the elites of Esau Edom, red. You know, really they red. You know, it's gonna pass away with a great noise, man. It's gonna be by way of thermonuclear missiles. You know, it's gonna be burnt up, man. You know, everything in this place, America Babylon the Great, like I said before, the cars and the people they're gonna be pointed to, you know, the wrath of the judgment of the Lord, you know, that fire by the way of the thermonuclear missiles, you know, those that, you know, are not exempt from the judgment of the Lord gonna be burnt up, man. The works therein, everything, man, gonna be burnt up, man. You know, this defiled, you know, these devil Esau Edomites has defiled this, you know, this place, America Babylon Great, in the world, you know, the ocean and so forth, the air. So the cleansing age is gonna be by way of the thermonuclear missiles, man. You know. So I'm gonna go from there. I'm gonna go to Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, that it shall lead them neither root nor branch. So, you know that all the proud, it's gonna burn as an oven. All the proud and all the wicked are gonna be stubble, burnt up, man. In the day of the Lord's wrath. And there ain't gonna be nothing left. No root, no branch. Everything's gonna be burnt up, man. There's gonna be a restart, reset. Once the smoke clears, which I don't know how long it's gonna take. Once these missiles being shot from one end of the earth to the other, it's gonna be a while. Especially the elect getting beamed up. Hopefully I'm part of righteous number. Like we say, hopefully we be part of righteous number. Get beamed up, we're gonna be in the chairs, with the Lord, for how long it be until the smoke clears, man, from the fire, from the thermal missiles they're gonna be shot, and like I say, it's gonna be a restart, a reset, of a righteous kingdom. Once the smoke clears, and you're gonna see the kingdom coming down from the chariot, so-called UFOs, and the men of the Lord, the chosen men of the Lord, the king, the rulers, you're gonna see your rulers, and you other nations and so forth gonna be under subjection. Once you see, the men of the Lord, the chosen men of the Lord come down in that power and glory, and the Lord Yahushua. So, the house of David, Lord Yahushua, the house of David, the elect men, So from there, I'm gonna go back and end off with I ain't gonna end off. I got some more of this. 2 Peter 3:11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? So yeah. So all these things, in this world is, Esau Edom is passing away, So what manner of person ought to be, a holy conversation, godliness, really not getting tangled to the ways of this world, and we in the world, but we don't get entangled other things of the world, or the other world that the people do, and they get involved in, and talking about just vanity, things not concerning what the men of the Lord is in this truth are talking about. Like I said, holding conversation of salvation, and the destruction of this place of Esau Edom, looking towards a new righteous kingdom. Everything in this place is, defiled, it's in women, minds defiled, gone, the people, just the people in general, man. If the Lord Yahweh don't have you in this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of his truth, and have woken you up and out of the matrix, you seeing things for what they are, and you seeing what's to come, then our conversation should be of looking towards a new heavens and a new earth, which I'm gonna get, which I think that this in this verse, or not in this verse, is coming up. But 2 Peter 3:12, looking for a hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, wherein the heavens shall be on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So yeah, so like I said, this, the apostle R, he deemed this year as the hastening to come to the Lord, So that's what we demand of the Lord, what we were doing. We're doing these videos and so forth, teaching, and we are hasting unto the coming of the Lord Yahweh Shai, because eventually, like I said, Lord Yahweh Shai, he's going to bring destruction, to this place of Esau Edom, to America, Babylon Great, to different parts of the earth, the missiles going to hit, So things going to be burnt up and on fire, man. So that, we don't care about the things of this world. Get the next verse. So I'm going to end off with this. 2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we according to his promise, look for a new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. So we the elect of the so-called Negro Latino natives, like I said, we look for a new heavens and new earth. That's in righteousness, Because I say right now it's in wickedness, because of Esau Edom. But the righteous are the so-called Negro Latino natives, the Israelites, starting with the elect of Israel. Because 2/3 of Israelites gonna, die on this side. Those are not chosen to have mercy and deliverance from the Lord, not gonna make it, once the Lord Yahweh shall bring destruction, and bring destruction and burn this place up. Esau Edomite's world, his kingdom, America, Babylon Great, different parts of the country. They're gonna get hit with the missiles, thermonuclear missiles, and by the cherry so-called UFOs as well, So with that, I didn't want to make it too long. I just want to go into that, just about, how this place, it's not forever, and eventually, it's gonna be destroyed and burnt up by fire by way of thermonuclear missiles when the Lord Yahweh Shai returns. So with that, again, like we all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh, by Hashem, Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sisakin brothers, to the few Aqua sisters, to do listen, keep the faith, and Yahweh Shai, keep fighting with that, say Shalom.